Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
Number 51, People versus AJ Stovall, 2383 FC.
Alex Jablowski for the people.
With Overwater Assistant Public Defender anticipating reappointment on behalf of Mr. Stovall.
Okay, and I have the last violation of probation was issued on 9/21 of 23. Is that what probation has as well?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Stovall. See if I can find. You were sentenced to 3 years probation on 10/1 of 2020. To Judge O'Brien, and you had home invasion first carries potential penalty of 20 years and $5,000, and unarmed robbery could be 15 years. In the Michigan Department of Corrections, if you're found guilty for these violations, the following has been alleged: you failed to complete the MRT program after being referred four times, okay, and that you still owe court costs in the amount of $1,579. You have the right to have a hearing to contest these allegations. You also have the right to have counsel present. Mr. Overwater's here and willing to represent you. Would you like the assistance of the public defender's office? Okay. All right. Point to Mr. Overwater.
And Your Honor, it's my understanding that probation is recommending a discharge without improvement. I would ask, I spoke to Mr. Stovall about that. He does wish to accept that resolution today.
So that's it. That's all she wrote.
Sasha wrote, he completed a jail sentence for OWI in 14th District Court. I think that was the reason he was discharged from the MRT program this last time.
Judge, I've represented Mr. Stovall. In fact, it was initially appointed on this matter, and then I believe he retained private counsel. But I know he's made a lot of positive steps in this time period. In fact, I've actually personally run into him at community corrections as he's on his way in and out. So I know he hasn't done everything that he's supposed to do, but he has done a lot. He has been working on it. And obviously, this was a serious offense. He hasn't had anything at all like this happen since. And knowing the facts of this particular case, I don't anticipate anything like that's going to happen again.
Okay. Are we admitting? What are we doing? Violation?
I think so.
Okay. Let's get him sworn.
Raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Stovall, you've heard the agreement. If you admit to your probation violation today, they would terminate you from probation and I would order your discharge. Do you understand the agreement that's before you right now?
Yes, Your Honor.
I see that you are at the end of your time at probation anyways. Are you pleading guilty to this violation of probation because anyone threatened you?
No, ma'am.
Did anyone promise you anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Counselors, any threats or promises?
No, that I'm aware of.
None that I'm aware of, Your Honor.
Okay. You'd be waiving your right to have a hearing to contest the allegations that are put before the court, and you'd be giving up the rights you would have had at the time of the hearing, requiring the prosecutor to prove beyond a preponderance of evidence that you violated your probation, to have a hearing to put up witnesses and have your attorney, Mr. Overwater, examine or cross-examine them, to bring any witnesses by court order or subpoena for your defense, to testify if you wanted to, or to remain silent because you don't have to say anything and I wouldn't use that silence against you. Do you understand you're giving up all of those rights today by pleading guilty to this violation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if you wanted to withdraw your plea today or challenge your sentence, you'd have to ask the Court of Appeals for permission? They may say yes, they may say no. In any event, it's not automatic. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. We've covered the maximum penalties for what you could be sentenced to today, but I've agreed to discharge you from probation. Do you have anything else as to why you're pleading to this case or anything you need to tell me about?
Nope, just to get everything back in order, my life, family, and everything. Just the last time you see me in the courts, any of that.
Good.
I never knew me. I've been probation 6 years. I'm done with all that.
Okay.
Growing up.
You're in a better space than you were when you first got here?
Oh, we talking about like when I first called my case? Oh yeah, yes, ma'am. I did got shot in that situation. Just know I could have lost my life. So just like went on in that situation where I learned from it. So yeah.
As to your violation of probation dated 9/21 of 2023 and file 2383 FC, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Did you fail to make your fines and cost payments? And you have a balance due of $1,579.
Yeah.
And in regards to MRT, did you fail to complete the MRT program?
Yeah.
Okay. Counselors, do you believe I comply with the court rule in the taking of the plea?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I believe that the plea was made knowingly, understandingly, voluntarily, and accurately made. Any objection to immediate sentence?
No.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else?
Nope.
Oh, okay. At this point, I'm going to discharge you from probation. I'm going to waive the remainder of the $1,579.
Your Honor, there's also a $361.80 late fee. I asked the court to waive that as well.
Waived.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So those are done. Mr. Overwater will give you an appellate's rights form. That form will explain all the rights. If you want to appeal today's sentence, you can. If you want an attorney to help you with that and you can't afford one, you must make the request within writing within 42 days of today's date. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
I wish never to see you again in this courtroom.
On my word.
Okay. Good luck to you, sir.